Hi, my name is Mr. Sharp Came, and I'm back with another video. And today, I'm going to talk about why women don't call men back. Why women don't call men back. And this is something that happens all the time, and a lot of guys, they kind of take things seriously, and they kind of get caught up in the moment, and they assume just because they get a phone number that it's the right number, and it ends up being a phone number at some place like McDonald's. That happened to one of my friends a couple years ago. He actually got a phone number from somebody and called her 2 days later, and he ended up calling McDonald's. So hey, just because first off, I like to say just because you get a phone number, that doesn't really mean anything. I don't really give my phone number out. If I give my phone number out, that means you're cool as hell. That means that we really hit it off. That means you know, I can see myself spending a lot of time around you. We giving off the same energy, good vibes. You talking good, I'm talking good. So that doesn't happen very often. That's my point. That's why I don't give up my phone number very often. And the people that I do give my phone number out to, I tell them, don't give my phone number out to anyone else. That's just respect. That's the respect that we have between each other. So numbers don't mean shit. Period. So the thing you have to realize is if you approach a woman, assuming y'all hit it off, and you get the phone number, that doesn't mean shit. I mean, even if you call a woman up anyway, the number one rule is the telephone is only good for appointments. You build relationships in person. So if she doesn't call you back, it's a lot of different reasons. One reason is it's probably because she's just not interested. Or maybe she has somebody else lurking around. Maybe she got a couple guys lurking around. But maybe you approached it in the wrong manner. Maybe you just like the rest of those guys that's always lurking around her, or kissing her ass, or whatever they might be doing. But you have to, if you have to stand out, or it just don't bother. You can't just be like the average guy. That doesn't work anymore. Now maybe I did 20, 40, 50, 60 years ago. Maybe so. I don't think so, but if it did, hey, more power to them back then. But today, that's not gonna work. So yeah, you stand out, just don't bother. So you have to work on your personality. You have to just be fun to be around. Focus on having fun. Be yourself. Well, the problem with that is a lot of people don't know who they are. A lot of people want to be everybody else but themselves. So you have to find yourself and be yourself. And the good news is no one can beat you at being you. So you got to work on your personality. Be fun. Raise your energy. Um, just do things that you like. You got to work on yourself. You got to have goals, things you want to do in life. Maybe you want to get a job working at some company that you always wanted. Maybe you need a career change. Maybe you hate your job. If you hate your job, well, go get another job doing something that you want to do. You got to create your own world. You have to be happy with yourself first before you can invite anybody else in your life or start meeting other people and think you're going to be happy. No, it doesn't work that way. It starts with you first. And once you build yourself, people would automatically, by default, want to hang around you. And then you automatically give that vibe off to women. So once you do that, women come dime a dozen then. It's like you be on autopilot. And then you be looking back like, I can't believe this shit. I can't believe this chick wanted to get with me, but that's what's going to happen. But it all starts with you. It all starts with inside you. That inner. If you work on your inner, your outside reality will change drastically, sometimes overnight. But if you take the approach that most guys take, they focus on everybody else, everything outside of them first, and then nothing works. I mean, you can do that for a while, but longevity is going to crumble because it's going to end up being you're going to end up looking like a facade, like it was all a dream. And once everybody finds out that you're a fraud, game over. And this is why a lot of relationships today, especially in America, doesn't work, because it has no foundation. Most of these relationships have no foundation, and that's why when some type of incident happens, it crumbles because it wasn't built on shit from the get-go. That's why it doesn't last. So, you have to just build yourself first, and everything outside of you, it will happen by default. Really, it just has to. That's just universal law. Shit, you can't. No one can stop that shit. Really, no one can stop you from being you. Really. So getting a phone number doesn't really mean shit, and you build relationships in person, belly to belly, face to face. So if you get a woman's phone number, you have to give her a reason to call you back. You have to get a reason to call you or return your calls. You have to be a fun, energetic type guy that got some shit going on in his life, and somebody that want to be around. Because people tend to like people that's just like them, or sometimes better than them. And then people tend to like people that make them feel good about themselves. So those are just a couple reasons why a woman will want to call you back. But you have to be the man, and you have to give her a reason to want to call you. But if you don't do that, you're gonna have the same problems. You're gonna be sitting around like most guys, thinking, well, she don't return my calls anymore or whatever. But if you start on build yourself first, I mean, you won't even have to ask for phone numbers. People just start giving you shit, and it'll be so many phone numbers, you be throwing them in the trash, but that's just how it is. But, so that's all I got for this video. If you like what you heard in this video and you want to work with me directly, go to chooseyourrelationships.com and click on the coaching session tab and click the option that's best for you. So I'm interested in hearing what you think about this video. Feel free to leave your comments below. So until next time, my name is Mr. Sharp Game. Peace.